All right, I've had a couple requests for Solana. I like covering these big names for you guys. I like the good requests. I do like Solana here. Solana is getting our buy signal here. You can see that this week. That came on Monday. Today is Wednesday. Today is the last day of 2025. So big things happening here in the altcoin market. I think altcoins are at a fantastic place to be adding here. Solana, as you can see, if I zoom out on the chart, we can come all the way back here to around July 2023, about 2, 3 years ago. You can even come back a little more, and you could see every time this wave is down here given a green dot, it's a good time to buy, right? It was a good time in 2022 when Solana was sitting literally at $11. If you would have bought it back there, you would have been really, really excited, right? But the majority of retail, the majority of people getting into the markets, they only buy when everyone's talking about it, and normally everyone's always talking about it after we have this big parabolic run. So with our strategy, I have a free trading course in the Discord, but typically what we're looking at here on the weekly chart is we want to buy when this blue wave is down here below this white line on our trading indicator, and we want to buy the green dots. You can see the last time we got one with the wave below the white line, that just indicates that the asset is oversold. That just indicates that we've had a big dramatic pullback, right? Solana was all the way up here at 250. Everyone was having a good time. Everyone was hooping and hollering, dancing out in the streets, right? And now their wives are kicking them out of their houses because they decided to buy up here at 240 when the indicator was up here when you should have been selling, and it pulled back from 240 all the way to 125. Okay, so 240 to 125 is a 51% pullback. So 51% pullbacks are pullbacks that we really, really like. So again, ideally the strategy is we want to buy when this blue wave is down here below this white line on the weekly chart here. We also trade a monthly chart as well. But like I said, okay, the last time that happened was in April. April is when everyone was panicking about tariffs. They were losing their minds, right? Donald Trump was the worst person ever. But if you were buying there, if you were blocking out the noise and listening to the data, which is what we do here, we ignore the noise and we listen to the charts. Okay, you were buying Solana at 117, it popped all the way up to 250. That was close to 100% move. So you doubled your money if you bought here and sold here. So what we're doing now is we're accumulating altcoins. I'm very extremely bullish on altcoins going into 2026. I think 2026 is going to be a massive year for alts. I think you're going to see a big breakout on a lot of these charts, and I think Solana is setting up really nicely here, right around 120. I would buy this thing off this signal, and I would hold it, and then you just have a plan, right? We want to sell the red dot when this blue wave is up here above that white line, and we want to buy when it's down here. That means it's very oversold. So I really like Solana at these prices. If it's wrong, we'll just get a red dot somewhere down here, and we'll probably go back down to 80. What could we do then? We could set a stop loss, or we can just continue to add to our position because we have that long-term conviction in the asset. But I like Solana here at around 120.